right now, in many respects, we're doing very well in Los Angeles County. Crime rate's an all-time low in 56 years. The DA's office is running magnificently. My 1,000 prosecutors, my DA investigators are really fulfilling their role. If there's a weak link right now, it's probably the city attorney's office in LA, and I think we need to strengthen that link in the chain.
Given your, I guess, your jurisdiction is, can we say, the county of Los Angeles?
Right.
Whereas Carmen's, as a city attorney, would be the city itself.
The city and only misdemeanors.
Okay.
Whereas the DA does felonies and misdemeanors, but there is no city prosecutor.
Okay. So even so, it's still an enormous responsibility.
Oh, tremendous. I'd say the city attorney of Los Angeles is one of the most important prosecutorial positions in the country. Just because of the sheer volume. When you have 3.4 million people, the second largest city in the country, they commit a lot of misdemeanors. Drunk driving, petty thefts, drunk in public. There's a whole variety of offenses that are misdemeanors by nature, and you need a well-trained cadre of prosecutors to handle that workload within the city.
Now let's assume that Carmen is the city attorney. What would you recommend, or in your communications as people in law enforcement, that he do within the first 100 days?
He should, first of all, you always get the best people around you. Okay. Surround yourself with the best people at the various executive level positions within whatever civil service rules there are. That will serve him well. So select good people. Also, he has an idea, which I think is a brilliant one, to create a Bureau of Investigation, which is law enforcement officers who serve as investigators so that the city can better defend itself in some of these civil suits where historically they've been just sort of rolling over. They're spending a lot of money on private counsel, they roll over with big settlements. He needs to beef up his efforts to defend the city. Also, he has a long-term goal, which I concur with. He's got to increase the professionalism of that office in terms of use of computers, really giving support to his lawyers, making sure his lawyers have all they need to go in and fight their cases, whether it be defending the city in a civil suit or prosecuting a criminal in a misdemeanor. And he's got that goal, and I'm certainly willing to help him with training and other ideas to upgrade that office, because it's been seriously neglected for many years.
You mentioned the Bureau of Investigation. Would this be a new aspect to the city? And if it is, where do you anticipate the funding to come from?
Well, you could probably, by not spending as much money as they have on private representation, private attorney representation. If you save in that category, which is a very large category of their expenses, you could take the business in-house and support your own civil service lawyers with investigators who can go out and double check the allegations, conduct investigations that may relate to the civil liability at hand. And that seems to be something that they're lacking in terms of defending the city, which may be why they're farming so much out.